Bushfires are raging out of control across 2 states in Australia, putting lives and homes at risk. It's just the start of the season, and these images are something Australians are too familiar with. The RFS vision shows the plumes of smoke coming from a blaze which has been burning for more than a week in the Northern Rivers region of New South Wales. Firefighters are putting their lives on the line as they battle to contain it. In Tenterfield in northern New South Wales, 4 volunteer firefighters were injured and required medical treatment after their fire truck rolled over at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, for communities that are under threat, hearts are breaking as they've been through this before.
Pretty stressful. No, their hearts are broken. No, they've been through it last time, about 4 years ago. I was lucky enough not to be here, so this is my first one. So it is, no, my big worry in the park is we do sell gas, and we've got quite a few gas bottles that I sell. So
understandably. That'll be at the front of your mind, I'm sure, which is also adding to your stress and keeping you up, no doubt. I mean, what are you going to do today? And also, we'll just close here, Jackie. I mean, this is the start of the season. You know, we're hardly in summer properly, but it's going to be a long one ahead.
Yep, it is, but we'll all survive it.
Queensland is on edge. 1,000 firefighters are battling 80 fires in the state. The bulk of those are in the Western Downs region. Almost 50 homes have already been lost, and residents are taking no chances.
Dark as anything, and I've got 2 small girls and dogs and everything, so I just packed the car and got out because it's just too close to home.
We've got our cars already and we've got things all in it all ready to go.
They've been working hard for days and days and days, and they're just not giving up.
The state could see further destruction as hot temperatures and gusty winds are forecast, making for dangerous conditions. Authorities say water-bombing aircraft will be redeployed to Toowoomba.
We've got a lot of proactive tactics in place to try and keep these fires contained where we can. But we're going to get more situational awareness later today when we get aircraft in the air. As you can appreciate, overnight there's been some busy conditions.
It was only a few years ago Australia was ravaged by unprecedented fires that burned more than 24 million hectares. The 2020 Black Summer fire season was one of the most catastrophic on record. It claimed the lives of 34 people.
Anthony Albanese has reaffirmed the worst.
Australia is facing a fire season ahead every bit as dangerous as that which inflicted that Black Summer of a few years ago.
And that threat is already here.
In the first month of spring here, Australians are already fighting fires.
The Prime Minister has addressed Day 2 of the National Bushfire Preparedness Summit in Canberra as emergency services scramble to prepare for a hot summer ahead. And there's a new warning: drought will return. Crop losses could reach $1.8 billion by 2060 if climate change is ignored, according to new Treasury modelling.
Drought is a billion-dollar threat to our economy, and it impacts disproportionately in parts of Australia that we're really counting on.
The federal government has announced drought resilience plans to future-proof the regions.
It preserves the dignity of our farmers if they can be more self-reliant when droughts hit.
The Greens say it doesn't go far enough.
Australian farmers need protection from coal and gas because coal and gas are fueling the climate crisis.
As Australia faces enormous challenges, emergency services want long-term commitments.
What we've got to do is get to a point where the Commonwealth Government clearly shows a level of support and increases that support to state and territories.
Government doesn't have all the answers, nor does anyone in this room. What we need is a mobilisation of thought and of preparedness.